I'm your host Perry Stevens, and in this course you'll learn how to use ChatGPT and AI to enhance and streamline your content creation process. From generating ideas and optimizing SEO to automating social media posts and personalizing email campaigns, AI can help you save time and increase your online presence. We've divided this course into 9 easy to follow lessons to give you an introduction to ChatGPT and help you quickly implement these techniques into your content creation and business. In the conclusion and resources section, we'll also share with you additional AI prompts and use cases to help you continue to improve and optimize your content creation. With ChatGPT, you can achieve even more with less effort. But remember, the quality of the content ChatGPT spits out is only as good as the prompts you give it. So have fun playing around and directing ChatGPT to give you the desired results. And please note that we use ChatGPT to augment our own skills rather than replacing them with AI. So be mindful of the limitations of ChatGPT. Use it as a tool, not as a replacement for your human creativity and judgment. Now, we believe this course is a valuable investment in your future and your business, and we'd like to thank you for joining us. Now, are you ready to revolutionize your content creation and take it to the next level with ChatGPT? Let's get started. In this lesson, we'll be exploring how to use AI to improve your blog posts. First, let's talk about using ChatGPT to generate ideas for blog post topics. One way to do this is by using tools that suggest topics based on keywords or industry trends. This can help you come up with fresh and relevant ideas that will resonate with your audience. Next, we'll be looking at using ChatGPT to write blog post titles and headlines. A catchy and informative title can be the difference between a reader clicking on your post or scrolling past it. AI can help you write compelling titles that grab attention and accurately reflect the content of your posts. We will then get ChatGPT to write an engaging introduction, an FAQ section, and for advanced bloggers, a schema markup code for the blog post. Finally, we'll discuss using ChatGPT to optimize your blog post for SEO. This includes adding relevant keywords, analyzing the readability of your post, and ensuring that it's structured in a way that the search engines will favor. By using AI to optimize your blog post SEO, you can increase the chances that it will rank higher in search results and reach a wider audience. Use ChatGPT to augment your own skills rather than replacing them, and be mindful of the limitations of AI. Use it as a tool and not as a replacement for your human creativity and judgment. Now let's dive in. Okay, so here we are. I've just signed into ChatGPT, and if you do the same, your screen will look something like this. This is the dashboard. To sign in, you need to go to openai.com and sign in using your email. Then you can go to the chat area, and this is what you'll be presented with. Your screen looks slightly different to mine if you're new to ChatGPT. This is my history of searches and chats, and I have this web chat GPT I just installed a couple of days ago actually, which is a Chrome extension, which if you see down here, I can turn on. It's off at the moment, but I can turn it on and get some results from the web. As ChatGPT is a language model, chatbot, it's developed by OpenAI, and it's only the information it has was only up to 2021. So it says here, limited knowledge of the world and events after 21. So you can't access the internet. But with this Chrome extension, it is possible to bridge that gap. but we'll come to that later because it skews what we're going to do here, and it's best to learn the basics first. So, having said that, to start, we go to New Chat, which I've already done, and then you go to this search field here, and as content creators and bloggers, the first thing we need to do before we start writing is do some keyword research. So we're going to conduct some keyword research to start off with. So let's start with a prompt to create a list of keywords for a particular topic or niche. I'm going to write something for write a list of 50 write a list of 50 how to save money with keywords. So it's providing a list of keywords to how to save money with coupons, with budgeting, with meal planning, with grocery shopping, and it's going to carry on now to do a list of 50. So lots of ideas. But we probably want to drill down. And we want to find some easy long tail keywords so we can rank faster and have less competition. So that's got us started. So let's ask it, what are some easy long tail Okay, so it provides a little bit of information about what long tail keywords are, just to remind us. Okay, so how to save money on groceries with coupons, how to save money with energy bills, on energy bills with energy efficient tips. Okay, so I didn't specify how many of it to write, but it might take the cue from the earlier chat when I asked it to do 50. So let's see if it does that. So you can see all these are actually great titles. So we're only going to choose one. So it's given me 20, which is fine. So let's drill down a little bit more because we want to find some really good keywords. So uncommon. That's the uncommon spelling of uncommon. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. Using the cashback app to save money on dining out. Using subscription box service to save money on entertainment. Using travel rewards credit card to save money on travel expenses. Using a pharmacy rewards program to save money on prescription costs. Using a spending audit to identify and cut unnecessary expenses. Okay, so we've got some interesting titles to be going on with. So let's choose one and start building this thing out. So let's say let's build an outline for our blog post. So let's create an article outline for how to save money which one we have. Let's say this one for argument's sake. Okay, so first going to start with an introduction, and then we're going to get some steps for conducting a spending audit, step-by-step guide, and a conclusion. Okay, so we've got a bit of a blog outline. So what was our main keyword? Let me have a look. Save money. How to save money using a spending audit to identify and cut unnecessary expenses. Okay. That is a long tail keyword. Right. It's a bit of a boring title. So let's get a nice funky title, a catchier title. So what's a catchier clickbait title for there we go. That's more engaging. So it just saves so much time when you can do things like this. So we can pick one of these. Okay, let's go for the last one again. And let's ask it to write an write a 500-word introduction. Okay. So we're going to write 500 words as an introduction to our blog title. But I might want to do it. These are some things you can think about and drill down again. So once it's done this, I can ask it to write in a style of a celebrity or some prominent person, chancellor maybe, or something like that for this. To just give it a different flavour, to make it different for everybody else. So I was just trying to think of someone in finance. So, about the money making expert, money saving expert. Let's do him. Okay, so I'd have to take out his name, the money saving expert, but you get the idea. Just gives it a little twist. You put your brand name in there, obviously, some tweaks, but it's best to do this anyway. We don't want to just cut and paste everything that ChatGPT is spitting out here into a blog post. A, Google do not like AI content, so your content will probably get seen at the moment until they detect it, and then you'll probably disappear off the net. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to, damage your brand or anything like that. So you need to rewrite these things. It's just for a framework to give you ideas, speed up your ideas and your research, your structures, and just 10x what you're capable of doing. Because half the time you look at a blank screen and think, what's the first word? This, as you can see, just gives you 50 titles in a few seconds that you can start the creative juices flowing. So with that being said, we've got two 500 word introductions there to our blog title. So let's say let's write an FAQ section for this blog post. Write a FAQ. See what it does for that. So I haven't specified any number of Q&As, but what is a spending audit? Great. So this is good stuff. So we can, ask these questions, and we can build on these. Now you can build on with ChatGPT by just cutting and pasting them into the field and pressing return. Or if you've got knowledge in this area, add your own spin. That's what it's all about. Okay, we've got some good Q&As there. Of course, you could go into Google and find out what other people are asking, etc. But this is a great place to start. Okay, so once we've done the FAQs, we want to, let's do a little bit of SEO for this article as we're going. So we probably want a list of semantically relevant topics. So let's ask it to provide a list of semantic see what it comes back with that. Okay. So we've got some semantic ideas here. Again, we can build on those. We'll use one just as a demonstration. So let's take that. I would know very little about this, so write a paragraph about there we go. Okay, that's great, but we want to change it a little bit as well. So let's ask it to write the see what it does with that. So we're just changing the tone. You can do positive, negative, you can do all kinds of things there, obviously. So you just got to think about getting really creative with your prompts to get really good content out of this thing. It's only as good as the information you give it. But you can see let's write some good stuff there. Okay, so we've got the sentiment. Let's pretend we finished our article. Now, what you could do if you wrote the article from the outline, or you've created the outline, you've done your keyword research, you've created the outline, you've chose the title, you can then pass that to your VA or your writer to write. I know from experience that writing outlines, doing the keyword research and writing the outline, for 10 articles can take quite a long time. Obviously, see, with this, I can come up with 10 semantic articles that all are relevant to each other to make a nice cluster on my blog, and I can just hand those over to a writer to finish off, to fill in the blanks from my outline. Or I could do that myself if I had the time. So with that, let's say we've done that, and we want to take it to the next level for SEO. So we're going to ask it to write a schema markup code for this article. If you don't know what a schema markup code is, it's a little piece of code, as you can see, that allows Google, Google can read this within the website, and it just tells Google and the search engines what exactly this blog post is about. So it just makes it super easy for the search engines to identify what it is, so they can rank it accordingly. So you're just helping them out, making it easy for them. So you can do this. It's knocking out a nice schema code here, and what we do with this, when it's finished, you would take this code and add it into your website. Now you can do that in some of the plugins, or you can get your coder to do it, or your webmaster if you don't know how to do it yourself, or go to YouTube, and they'll show you how to do it there. But it's pretty straightforward. All you need to do is copy that. Great, there you go. You got some great code for this blog post. Okay, another thing, just to make you sure you're super good on the SEO, is to have a featured snippet, which will be in NLP. What we want to do here is ask it to write an NLP friendly snippet, and we'll do that here. So answer and then what was the blog title again? How can we use this? Let me see. What is what is a surprising but effective method of cutting unnecessary expenses? Let's try that. So this just sums up our article in a few words, and we can put that into the body of the blog, and Google may well see this and put it in the search results. So people typically don't have to go to the website to see it, but you do get lots of visibility in the search results. So it's important to do that. So that is, I think there's enough to be going on with to really start setting up and start playing around with different prompts and questions in ChatGPT to start creating keyword research, blog outlines, and even writing your blogs. But as I say, I'll say it again, Google frown upon AI content. So you will need to spend some time rewriting this. You can't just cut and paste everything into your website and publish. You need to rewrite this, add your own spin to it. You can use some other AI tools, some writing tools like Grammarly or WordTune. And if you go to the resources section of this course, you will find lots of links there for all different kind of tools that you can use to help you take your writing using these tools available today to a whole new level and just speed things up. So I hope you've got lots out of that. We're going to move on to the next lesson, which will be how to improve your social media posts with ChatGPT. In this lesson, we'll be covering how to use ChatGPT to enhance your social media strategy. First, we'll discuss using ChatGPT to write social media post copy. AI language models can help you create engaging and on-brand copy that resonates with your audience. This can be particularly useful for coming up with copy, captions and hashtags for Instagram and Facebook, or crafting tweets that will catch the eye of your followers. Next, we'll be looking at using ChatGPT to schedule and automate social media posts. By using a tool that integrates with your social media accounts, you can set up a schedule for your posts and have AI write and post them for you. This can save you time and ensure that your social media presence remains consistent. Finally, we'll talk about using ChatGPT to analyze your social media performance and improve your strategy. AI can help you track metrics such as engagement and reach and suggest new ways to optimize your content and targeting to achieve better results. Here we go. Okay, so we're back on ChatGPT, and what we need to do is start a new search, new chat rather, and I've already put in a prompt. It's quite a long prompt, so I'll put it in just to save a little bit of time. So we're going to prompt that there, and what we're going to do, we're going to generate a list of 30 titles for a series of Facebook business page posts for a local search marketing agency. This is going to be for Facebook, but obviously they can, be utilized in other ways as well, on Pinterest and possibly Twitter and Instagram, things like that. So make this content once and repurpose it in other places. But to speed up, the process, we're using ChatGPT to give us these great ideas, and you can use the content for this on all those social media sites because they're not going to penalize us for using AI, unlike Google. So this is a great way to make social media content quickly, because we're always, if you do a lot of social media content, it's always hard to come up with new content all the time. Eats up a lot of brain power to do that. So within a few seconds, we've got 30 titles here, so we can post one a day for a month. So we've got a month worth of content here, posting daily. And let's start at the beginning. So let's take the first one and ask ChatGPT to create a Facebook post for, insert that there, the title, and let's say finish with a call to action and 2 or 3. Okay. So we're going to write a post for social media. It's going to finish it's not particularly what I was looking for. And it's okay. It's actually okay. Okay, so we'll do another one as an example. So let's just go to the next one on the list. Now you have to give it all the command like we did last time, because it remembers. So let's just say now write let's see what he does there. Is he going to give us a call to action and some hashtags? We'll soon find out. He's doing these lists as well. We don't want all the lists. It gets pretty boring if it has all the lists every day. So let's ask it to rewrite. Sorry, it's not an article. It's post. Let's see what he does with that. More conversational kind of tone, which could have been another prompt I could have used. But there we go. So we can do that 30 times, multiple times, because you could do this 30 times, get them to rewrite it several times, and then use them the same post in a different tone for the next month. So that's a great way to create content really, really quickly. So to take this to the next level, I will let you know that you can actually integrate this with Buffer. I'm not going to show you how to do that in this course because it's a whole different ball game. And this course is just an introduction to ChatGPT. But for those who are interested, you can connect, say, Hootsuite or Buffer. That's the platform where you manage your social media from, when you may do. You can integrate that with OpenAI and Buffer. You integrate those using a Zapier. So you connect them with Zapier, and then you can generate lots of ideas and write copy, and then post your social media posts on autopilot, basically. So that's probably a whole new course. And the other thing I wanted to mention while we was here is images. It's always important to have really eye-catching images. Stock images have been, done to death by now. So to get some unique images, ChatGPT but for images. So OpenAI has one called DALL-E, and another one's called Stable Diffusion. So you can Google both of those, or you can go down to the resources, to the cheat sheet at the end of this course, and find links to all these things. And you can literally write prompts in the same way we're writing prompts here to create images that can go with your blog posts and your social media posts, things like that. Alternatively, you can go to Canva. Canva is another tool that's really great. It's free to use. There is a paid version, but the free to use is just as, well, almost as good. So it's a great way to get started, tip your toes into these areas, and create a lot of great content, unique looking content, which can be branded and then scheduled out very, very quickly. So again, we're just trying to 10x, 100x what we're capable of doing today, or yesterday rather, but what we could do today using these AI tools like ChatGPT. So overall, I think ChatGPT is a very useful tool for scheduling, automating and analyzing social media posts, and it also helps you generate lots of ideas, write copy, and as I say, you can integrate it with scheduling and automation tools, and of course Google Analytics. So you can use Google Analytics, connect OpenAI with your Google Analytics account through a Zapier as well, and then you can monitor, track and amend your strategy going forward. So putting things on steroids like never before with these new tools that are available to us. And there's no way you're going to get penalized from Google by doing this on your social media networks, because they don't have the same terms and conditions as Google. So that concludes this lesson, but in the next lesson we'll explore how to use ChatGPT to create and optimize email campaigns. In this lesson we'll be learning how to use ChatGPT to enhance your email marketing efforts. First, let's discuss using ChatGPT to personalize email subject lines and create content for a series of drip emails you can load into MailChimp or any other email automation platform. Not covered in this course, but in the cheat sheet resources, we also provide links to Zapier so you can connect OpenAI with MailChimp to automate your emails and more. This will allow you to use data such as a recipient's name or a previous interaction with your brand. AI can help you create personalized emails that are more likely to be opened and read. You can use ChatGPT to segment your email list and send targeted campaigns. By grouping your subscribers based on shared characteristics or interests, you can create more relevant and effective campaigns. AI can help you automate this process and save time. With this setup, ChatGPT can optimize the delivery and open rates of your emails. This includes analyzing the subject line, pre-header text, and overall structure of your emails to ensure that they are delivered to the inbox and not the spam folder. ChatGPT can also help you A/B test different versions of your emails to see which performs best. Okay, so we're back on ChatGPT and we started a new chat, and I've just put in the first prompt. I'm going to write an outline for a drip email campaign of 10 emails for new subscribers to a craft chocolate website to get some ideas. So the idea of this lesson is to show you what can be achieved for emails. So having an email campaign set up so when people come to your website and subscribe, they get an instant email and then a series of emails over the next few days or weeks to get to know your company better, and then you can upsell them or sell them products, etc. So this is how we can do that very quickly and get some great ideas. Again, we can use the content that we produce using ChatGPT or any other AI tool in our emails, because there's no restrictions there. Unlike Google, it's that time of day or that time of night. So my screen's just turned colour. So we're getting late in the day now. But as I was saying, there's no restrictions on emails using AI content, generated content for those emails like there is on Google. So I just want to keep re-emphasizing that you don't want to be using AI content directly from these tools onto your blog, because there's a good chance you will be penalized, and nobody wants that. You don't want to see your business disappear overnight. It's hard enough to work anyway, you don't need to do that. So having said that, we've generated some great ideas for titles for emails. So the first email, welcome email, it's going to introduce the company and its values, thank the subscribers for signing up, and offer a discount code or some other incentive to make a purchase, which is great. The next one's going to meet the team, a little bit behind the scenes, a new product, spotlight on a customer, so it probably got some great reviews, you want to put them in there. Recipes are always good. A little bit of education about chocolate, sustainable sourcing, where you get the product from, the cacao, some community involvement, and then thank you and off to the next steps. And then obviously, of course, you can generate 10 other emails, possibly using your blogs and other things to do some more emails as well to keep them engaged. But let's concentrate on the first 10. So we've got those. So let's start at number 1. So let's ask ChatGPT to write an engaging email for number 1. Let's say, I think it ends with a call to action anyway. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, offering a discount. So let's say, I know. Include the company slogan Okay, so we'll see what it spits out here. So there we go, we just got a space for company name. I haven't told her the company name, but I can do, and that'll save me adding it in. So I'll do that next. Obviously you want to put your own little spin on this as well, make it your own in your voice, but let's ask it to, let's tell it the did it use peace, love and chocolate? I don't see that anywhere. It didn't use it. The company name is okay, so let's give it that prompt and see what it does. Hello and welcome to Anarchy Chocolate. This is my wife's crust chocolate company, actually, just in case you're wondering. But anyway, Anarchy will be for a chocolate bush brown. 10% off, sounds good. Very good email. So that's a nice welcome email. Great, love it. Okay, let's say it doesn't give us a great. Doesn't mean anything. What is a captivating subject line? Okay, see if we get a nice subject line. Great, like the first one. Welcome to Anarchy Chocolate. Get 10% off your first order. I'll open that. Great. Okay, so we've got a great welcome email. We've got a superb subject line. So let's ask it to can't spell. Hopefully it will recognize what I'm trying to say. Welcome to Jogging items are your first order. Your line should potentially be flagged as spam as email filters because it includes exclamation marks. Ah, that's good information. Ah. Good information. Okay, great. Okay, so that's some valuable information there. Great. So there we go. So now we've got a revised version of our welcome email that has a high potential to go to inbox and not a spam filter and be opened. So we could do that with all the other 10, and then we've got a series of emails, a drip email series. So I go through and do exactly the same for every single one. Great. So that's how we write email drip series quickly and effectively, so they open, they don't get spat into the spam folder, and there's a good chance of getting opened and some action being taken on those emails and selling lots of chocolate, hopefully. So also out of the scope of this particular lesson, but again, if you go down into the downloads, into the cheat sheet, similar to the last lesson, you can connect your email, MailChimp or Constant Contacts, things like that, your email server, and connect that via API again with OpenAI to make this, more automated. So and then you can also track it and everything else like we did before, exactly the same. So again, if you go down to the downloads, all that information is down there with the links to the Zapier, particular Zapier pages, where you can connect all these things together to you have to do it once. Once you do it once, it's all set up and off you go, and just puts everything on steroids. So that's the way to do it. So obviously you do need to personally cut and paste these into your MailChimp and set things up with your list, but the writing of these emails, structuring them, planning them, is the thing that generally takes a lot of time. So there we go. So that concludes this lesson. In the next lesson, we're using ChatGPT to improve your guest post strategy. In this lesson, we'll be discussing how to use ChatGPT to increase the effectiveness of your guest post campaigns. First, let's talk about using ChatGPT with a Chrome extension to find relevant websites for guest posting. By inputting keywords or topics related to your industry, AI can help you identify websites that accept guest posts and are a good fit for your content. Next, we'll look at using ChatGPT to write guest post pitches that stand out and increase your chances of getting accepted. AI can help you craft compelling pitches that highlight the value and relevance of your content and show why it will be a good fit for the website's audience. Finally, we'll discuss using ChatGPT to optimize your guest posts for SEO. This includes adding relevant keywords, analyzing the readability of your posts, and ensuring that it's structured in a way that the search engines will favor. You can refer back to the blog lesson to do this in depth. By using AI to optimize your guest post SEO, you can increase the chances that it will rank higher in search results and reach a wider audience. ChatGPT can also be integrated with tools that help identify guest post opportunities, such as Help a Reporter Out. This can allow ChatGPT to analyze and identify relevant opportunities based on the information provided by these tools. Okay, so we're back at ChatGPT and we want to start our guest post campaign by identifying some websites and blogs that we can get a blog post on. So I want to do, I've wrote this prompt to start off with, so let's hit that, get it going. And we want to identify some websites in Australia that accept guest posts, and they could be a good fit for what we're doing. So it's got, I don't know how much it's going to get out, I didn't define that, left it quite open. But these are all big websites for business brokers in Australia. I have a friend in this industry, so I've seen these sites before. Okay, so there's 5 potential sites there that we can click through. They've got hyperlinks there, so we can click through to these and see if there's any opportunities. So let's click on this one, for example, and check out what they're doing. See if they've got a blog. Oh, this domain's up for sale. Well, there you go. We don't want to buy that. So let's try again. So the next one. Well, 2 sites out of 5, not too good so far. Here we go. Some opportunities there though, if you want to buy a website or fix some issues for a website owner. But anyway, here we go. We've got a site here. It's got some it's got some brand new posts on. Business for sale. This sounds like an interesting one. Okay. So, what we can do with this, we don't have to do guest posts, but we've got a contact here. We can easily get in contact with them, but we don't want to do that at the moment. So we're just going to go back to that page. We're going to see what they're writing about. We're going to come back to ChatGPT and we're going to say so all I've said is summarize the main points from this article and the article name, and then I've posted think we need a name. I've posted their article into ChatGPT. And press return. And it says the 2 main options for starting a business in Australia. So this is a good way to condense down a lot of information into a concise form, so we can see what this blog post is about without reading the whole thing. So within a couple of paragraphs, basically, we can see exactly what it's all about. Okay, so if we want to write to them, we can write a pitch. So write a pitch. Be a guest post pitch. So it's spinning it out now. Short email. Got a title. Okay, so we've got a subject line and a short email describing what we're going to write about in our guest post for their website. But 5 tips for successfully navigating the business brokerage industry. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to ask for some more titles, a little bit more catchier, so we get seen in our email. And if you go back to the other emails we've done in this course, you can go back and check it for deliverability, but we can do that too. So we'll use one of these titles, I guess, as well, so it's a bit more on track. Yeah, actually these titles aren't very good at all, just reading them. I need to give it a better prompt, but the original title, 5 tips, let's go with that for now. But you can see, you can go back in and do that. So it's just giving us some tips, and then we'll have to analyze our actual email. So it's a back and forth. Again, it's just about the prompts you give it, but you can keep drilling down and it's certainly faster than starting with a blank piece of paper or a blank screen. Okay, so it's given some ideas. So email. Let's analyze our email. See what he does with that. Great. Okay, so that's the email we would send out requesting a pitch, guest post. So that's the sort of thing you can do for guest posts. The other thing we can do, which I mentioned earlier in the course, was to use web chat GPT. So I'm going to turn it on now, and I'm going to ask it my original question, which was to identify. So you see the results we got with this search term, this prompt here, we got this. If I go use it again with this Chrome extension on, it should pick up some more information, and it's got the dates on it as well. Look. Alright, so this is actually giving me sites, guest posting sites where I'd pay them to guest post, which is not really what I want in this instance. Maybe for you, personally I wouldn't use these. I'd rather go direct, because these kind of be very spammy, link farms, low quality, so I'd stay away from that kind of thing. But you get the idea. So using the web chat GPT, you open up a lot more information that's available right now. As you can see, it's got dates that isn't available because chat GPT isn't connected to the internet as such. The only other thing we can do is go to sites like HARO, which we can link HARO with OpenAI, again through a Zapier, through a Zap. So doing that, we can look for posting opportunities and link building. So we'll go through that in the next chapter. So overall, ChatGPT is a useful tool for finding relevant websites for guest posting, helping you generate ideas for guest posting topics, analyzes website content and audiences, and you can integrate that with tools for finding guest post opportunities. In this lesson, we'll be exploring how to use ChatGPT to find and respond to journalist inquiries through the platform Help a Reporter Out, also known as HARO. First, we'll discuss what HARO is and how your expert knowledge can be utilised to help a journalist out, get great exposure for your content, and also build links and authority in your niche. Next, we'll look at using ChatGPT to craft responses to journalist inquiries. AI can help you write responses that are concise, informative and on brand, increasing your chances of being quoted in the final article. Then, how you can automate the whole process using ChatGPT to find relevant HARO opportunities. By inputting keywords and topics related to your industry, AI can help you identify journalist inquiries that you could potentially contribute to as a source. Finally, we'll talk about using ChatGPT to track and measure the success of your HARO campaigns. This can include tracking the number of times you were quoted, the reach of the article, and any resulting traffic or leads. By analysing this data, you can see which tactics are working and make adjustments to your strategy. Okay, so HARO, help a reporter out. To use this strategy for getting backlinks and building your credibility within your niche, you'll need to go to helpareporterout.com and you want to be a source, and you need to sign up. So you just need to sign up your name, email, some very basic information, and then set your preferences when you want to get emails. And you usually send 2 or 3 emails per day, and those emails will look something like this. So you can see they're in different sections. So one of the things you need to set up is what your expertise is. So if you know something about healthcare, or if you're doing it for clients, if you're an agency or a budding agency, you can do this for your clients on their behalf to build really good backlinks from real credible big sites. So these journalists are from all the big sites: Wall Street Journal, Reuters, Mashable, Guardian, New York Times, all these kind of things. 75,000 plus journalists, millions of sources. It's a really good place to be. So you get these emails, and whatever sections you've indicated that you are an expert in. See the length of these emails, gone quite a while. So I don't know, let's do lifestyle or travel. Oh, there's one travel. So let's do this. Tips on how marketers should communicate with customers. And it gives it's on Marketing Sherpa. So this is the query. It's got some links here to where it's going to go to, and So what we're going to do is take all this query. We're going to go to our chat GTP. We're going to start a new chat. I've already set it up, and I've put a prompt in: craft an email response to a journalist query on HARO that is, good job I checked it, that is concise, informative and on brand. And then I'm going to paste their query into the field here and hit return, and I'm going to see what kind of response it makes. Of course, you don't want to be sending anything out to any journalist that you have no idea what you're talking about or have no interest in. You need to be the expert in that particular field. So the longest part of this is actually trolling through your emails twice a day, looking for relevant opportunities. But once you've done that, you can see you can write a well-crafted email. Then you can go back to HARO, to the HARO email. How does he want it sent to him? It'll be through HARO there. So you email this send your query to there, and he said he'll actually get back to every response to let you know it's received it. That's how you do it. So you just got to rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, and it's a bit of a numbers game, but you know, you can get some really good links from huge websites that will give you credibility, give your website authority, and put you head and shoulders above your peers in your niche. So it's very worth doing. A way to do this without all the hassle of trawling through all your emails is to go down into the cheat sheet below and download a spreadsheet where we've got it's all set up for you. You just need to put your relevant information into the fields, and then there's another link where you can get the rest of the information to connect your HARO and your OpenAI ChatGPT to look through these queries, and we're using keywords to match things up, and those keywords will notify you of potential queries. It'll write an email and send it out for you. So that's a great way to automate this process, and takes minutes rather than potentially hours doing this several times a day looking for opportunities. So that's a great way to do it. So go down into resources, download the cheat sheet, and look for the links for the zaps to connect everything up, and the spreadsheet, and you can add your keywords that you're interested in getting backlinks for. And that concludes our section on HARO. So the next section will be Twitter, and Twitter threads in particular. So we'll delve into that, show how ChatGPT can improve your Twitter threads, write your Twitter threads, and even automate those as well. In this lesson, we'll be learning how to use ChatGPT to enhance your Twitter threads. First, we'll discuss using ChatGPT to integrate ideas for Twitter thread topics. By inputting keywords or topics related to your industry, AI can help you come up with fresh and relevant ideas for threads that will engage your followers. Next, we'll look at using ChatGPT to write tweet copy for threads. The AI can help you create tweet copy that is clear, concise, and on brand, ensuring that your threads are easy to follow and compelling to read. Finally, we'll talk about using AI to optimize your Twitter threads for engagement. This can include analyzing the performance of your threads, identifying patterns in what works and what doesn't, and making adjustments to your strategy. By using AI to optimize your Twitter threads, you can increase the chances that it will be seen and shared by your followers. This can be achieved with Zapier. Zapier lets you send information between Twitter and OpenAI automatically. No code required. Okay, welcome back to ChatGPT. We've started a new chat, and I've put in the prompt already, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with this one, and we're going to generate 20 ideas for Twitter threads to promote this Udemy course, Revolutionize Your Content Creation, SEO and Copywriting with ChatGPT and AI. So let's go in and let's see what happens. So it's going to come up with 20 ideas for Twitter threads. So 20 threads, that's a lot of tweets. Now, to write 20 threads of 5 to 10 tweets within each thread would take an age. But you can see ChatGPT doesn't seem to have a problem with it. And again, it's all right to use this kind of information on Twitter because they don't have any policies like Google with AI or negative to AI. In fact, Elon Musk was one of the early investors in OpenAI. So why would he? So we're nearly there now. Got some great ideas coming up. So we'll flesh these out. We'll pick one in a second when it's finished and get it to write an engaging Twitter thread. Okay, and the last one. Take your content marketing strategy to the next level with the help of ChatGPT and AI. Enroll in the Udemy course now and watch the results soar. Okay, let's take that one and let's say write an engaging that's a funny one as well. Yeah, funny. Let's see what he does with that. Well, it's not too funny. Depends how you read it, I guess. Well, it's actually not too bad. It's quite friendly. So we got like 4 tweets out of that. So let's do another one, just for argument's sake, just to see what it comes up with. So let's get it to do something slightly different this time. Looking for a way to streamline your content creation process. We can use that's okay. Right, captivating Twitter thread in the style of Gary V for that. Okay, let's see what it says with this. Okay, so we'd have to take Gary V's name. Oh, it's added some hashtags in as well. So hashtags for this, let's actually get it to write hashtags for each. Right, 2 or 3 hashtags. Alright, I think I'd have to do them separately because it's giving me the same hashtags on everyone, so let's get it to stop. Oop. Can't get it to stop. Okay. Okay, so let's get it to give us some. Let's try a different approach. Let's see what he does with that. Okay, this is a lot better quality tweets, but we didn't get any hashtags, so let's ask it for hashtags. Getting the same ones every single time. That's not a problem. We can change that up a little bit. And I wouldn't put 4 or 5 in there anyway. I'd only put 2 or 3 myself. So great. Okay, so you get the idea. To write a bunch of tweets and a bunch of Twitter threads, and the tweets within those threads would take a long time. Just coming up with the ideas and the different ways to engage. But this does a really good job. So that's how we can do something with Twitter, ChatGPT and Twitter. And again, you can connect that with a Zap from OpenAI to Twitter. You can do it through your Buffer or Hootsuite and automate a lot of this as well, and then analyze it as well, see what's actually working, where your drop-ins getting picked up, and change things accordingly. So hope you got something out of that. In the next lesson, we'll share how using ChatGPT will put your YouTube video scripts, SEO and descriptions on steroids. In this lesson, we'll be discussing how to use ChatGPT to create and optimize YouTube videos. First, let's talk about using ChatGPT to generate ideas for YouTube video topics. By inputting keywords or topics related to your industry, AI can help you come up with fresh and relevant ideas for videos that will engage your audience. Next, we'll look at using ChatGPT to write video scripts. AI can help you craft a script that is clear, engaging, and on brand, ensuring that your videos are professional and convey your message effectively. Finally, we'll discuss using ChatGPT to optimize your videos for SEO and engagement. This can include adding relevant keywords or tags, analyzing the readability of your video's title and description, and ensuring that it's structured in a way that will rank well in search results and be attractive to viewers. By using ChatGPT to optimize your videos, you can increase the chances that they will be seen and shared by your audience. Okay, let's get started with YouTube videos. We're going to start by getting ChatGPT to write 10 video title ideas, in this case for caring and breeding betta fish in an aquarium. So we started a new chat and I've put a good term into the field here. So we'll give ChatGPT a little prompt and see what she spits out. If anything. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. For me it's late at night as I'm doing this and the rest of the world's waking up, so gets a bit congested. I can always cut this. It might fail, I might have to refresh. Let's see. I think I might have to refresh. So I'm just gonna save that. Here we go. Saved by the bell. Okay, so we get some great titles for videos. And again, like our blog research, we can do the same for YouTube. But this is getting some great titles anyway. So let's see where it takes us. I asked for 10 and there's 10. Okay, so let me just have a quick read, see what we've got. Okay, great. Let's, I'm just trying to find one that's probably a little bit more. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so now we'll get them to write an outline. I'm sure it doesn't care about the my bad spelling. So now write an outline script for a YouTube video called Betta Fish Lifespan. How long do betta fish live and how to prolong their life. So we're going to get the structure of our video. Starting with an introduction, of course, and the main body of the video. It's very conversational. Hi and welcome to today's video on betta fish lifespan. If you're a betta fish owner or thinking about getting betta fish, you might be wondering how long these beautiful fish typically live and what you can do to help them live a long and healthy life. In this video we're answering these questions and more, so keep watching. I'd interject there, like and subscribe or something like that, and then proceed to the main body. Actually, we'll ask it to add course to action within this when it's finished spitting this script out. Great. So it's done that after the first introduction. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll amend that a little bit to say if you are enjoying this video or to support this video, if you like this kind of content, something like that, just change it a little bit, but that's fine. It's just making our life easier than writing the full script from a blank screen, which is what we want to do. So we can put out 10 of these videos in the space of one. Get more views, more ad revenue, more links, more sales to our fish shop. Great, based on exactly what I wanted it to do. So we need a good title now. We've got a good script. What was it called? Cool. So we've got 5 titles to choose from. We can split test those. If we're using iVideo or something like that, we can actually split test these. So that's good. And what else can we do? We can, we need a video description to post under the video. So let's say write a 500 word Kills power rhythm. So I've got these other little tools here that just help with writing, speed things up. I think it's Grammarly or WordTune. I can't remember which one I have. So we're going to have 500 words, and we can post this under the video in the description. This helps with the SEO of the video. It gives Google or YouTube something to read. We can get our keywords in here, etc. So we've got a clickbaity title. Again, we can use Canva, Stable Diffusion, or other tools to create nice thumbnails. So with a good thumbnail and a good clickbaity title, we can get some more click-throughs, and when we get some more click-throughs, we get more views, and this content also helps with search as well. I just had a network error, lost all that. So this happens from time to time. Oh, it's just starting where it left off, but I've lost the first part. So we'll have to ask it to do it again. When it gets very busy, it does as if the servers are getting overloaded. There's so many people jumping in on this now. So when it's finished, great. Okay. Let's ask it again from the start. Oh, we can just ask it regenerate response. Oh, it's just doing it from the part where it left off. Can I stop it? Will it stop this time? No. Still. Okay. Okay, so when it's finished, we've got two endings, no beginnings. Great. Let's try a little bit. Okay, so it's going to do that. Hopefully it won't have a network error this time. Even if it gets halfway through, at least we've got the second half we can use. Hopefully, if it makes sense together. So we've got a description. And then we'll need some video tags as well. Oh, there's one thing there I just noticed. Betta fish are tropical fish that require water temperature of 76 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. That's fine, but I work in degrees centigrade. So I need to find out what that is. And I can also add that to this description. So in a second, I will ask ChatGPT to convert. And he just gives me the formula. Brilliant. Okay, so we can add the. Okay, it's giving me all the formula. Fantastic. Don't need all that, but it's good to know. So we can add this to this part of the description, just so more people get to understand it. And maybe we got some. Maybe we have a large Spanish following for this particular kind of video we're doing. So maybe we want to translate Will it translate for me? Hola. Yes, it will. So you see the possibilities we have with this. I think English is spoke by something less than 20% of the world population. So there's nearly 80% of the world's population that we're not reaching with our videos in English. So I don't know if you know Mr. Beast, one of the biggest YouTubers. He has several channels of different translated videos he produces in several languages, and he just basically triples his video by having 3 or 4 different languages for the same video. So I don't know if that's actually any good. I don't speak, it looks a lot shorter than that. Maybe I just need to repeat. But you get the general idea. I would ask a Spanish-speaking friend to proofread this for me before I published it on YouTube. But it just shows you what you can actually do when you think about it. So you have to think outside the box with ChatGPT. And it's only as good as the prompts you put in, as I've said before. But it's well worth doing it because you can reach so many more people than ever before. So just trying to show you, let's see if we just say continue. Yes, I just ran out of characters, I guess. So it's going to carry on. So we've got that, and the last thing we'll do is get ChatGPT to give us the tags or keywords that we need to pop into YouTube as well, just for the finalize the SEO, and then that's pretty much organized, set up for success. I'm not sure what other languages it translates to, so I'll be playing around with this myself. You can lose days. If you're not focused, you can lose days going down the rabbit hole with ChatGPT, seeing what it can and can't do. It's pretty amazing. But anyway, if we keep on track, keep focused of what we're trying to do with our business and content creation, we can really 10x, 100x the kind of output we're doing, stay safe within Google, increase our social media, our emails, our guest posting. We can, replicate. How many times have you said, I need 2 or 3 of me to do the work I'm trying to do? Well, now you have. It's called ChatGPT. It's just 10x in your life. So there we go. I don't think it's finished yet. I'm just going to carry on just to see how long it is. But so I might as well. I've started, so I'll finish, as they say. So I might be able to use this for something. I don't know. I'm definitely going to get someone to check it out and see what that translation is like. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Okay, excellent. So I've got the video. I've got the video outline. I've got the video script. I've got 10 or 20 titles for other videos I could produce in this series. I've got the video script. I've got the description of the video. I've got 5 clickbait titles for this video I can A/B split test with. I've got the tags. I've got a Spanish translation of the description. What more do I need? I just need someone to upload it all for me. Anyway, so I think that concludes the YouTube video section of this course. Congratulations! You've completed our introductory course on using ChatGPT to 10x your content creation. In this course, we've covered a range of ways that you can use artificial intelligence to improve and streamline your content creation process. From generating ideas and optimizing SEO to automating social media posts and personalizing email campaigns. ChatGPT can help you save time, boost your online presence, and transform your content creation. Here are some key takeaways to remember. ChatGPT can help you generate fresh and relevant ideas for your content. ChatGPT can help you write compelling and on-brand copy. ChatGPT can help you optimize your content for SEO and engagement. ChatGPT can help you personalize and target your campaigns. And ChatGPT can help you track and measure the performance of your content. To implement ChatGPT in your content creation strategy, here are a few tips to keep in mind. Experiment with different AI tools to find the ones that work best for you. Use AI to augment your skills rather than replace them. And be mindful of the limitations of AI and use it as a tool not a replacement for your human creativity or judgment.